Hi everyone, and welcome to a Knit California vlog. My name is Leslie and I'm a knitter and pattern designer in Southern California, and over the next couple of days I am going to be taking you behind the scenes of my podcast, into my craft room. We're going to be knitting, we're going to be spinning, I'm working on a couple designs, and I'm gonna bring you along with me. So grab your knitting, grab something cozy to drink, and let's get into it. Today is Monday, February 3rd, and it's after 3 o'clock. So I'm like winding down from work for the day, and I'm ready to start spinning. I've been working through this like really nice purpley, pink, blue, green braid, trying to do at least like 20 minutes a day. And I'm on my second bobbin now, and this is my January spin. And so this is like my relaxing time. And while I do this, I like listen to podcasts, and I finished Onyx Storm. Really the only podcast that I like to listen to, that I like get super into, are book like deep dive recap podcasts, specifically about Fourth Wing. So I listen to the Fantasy Fangirls podcasts, and I've listened to their Fourth Wing series and their Iron Flame series, and now they have content coming out about Onyx Storm. So that's what I'm gonna listen to while I'm spinning. I have not found it easy to like watch a show and spin at the same time yet. I feel like I still am like fully like eyes focused in on what I'm doing when I'm spinning, but I can listen. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing right now. In terms of my knitting, oh, I finished my mini mock neck tank yesterday. Let me show you. It's blocking in my laundry room and the washer is on, but let me show you. Well, all of Caleb's stuffed animals are over here. But it's looking good. Yeah, it's looking good. I actually tried it on yesterday. I actually tried it on yesterday, and it was a little tight. So I'm really hoping it like blocks out a little bit and fits a little bit better. It should. It's all superwash merino, so it should grow a little bit. But I was just thinking, I was like, man, the fit of this compared to the fit of my Palm Springs tank that I'm designing, it's just so different. My tank that I'm designing is way better, which made me feel good, you know, at least I like what I'm designing. And I need to do some more thinking about what my next active whip is going to be, because I don't really want to pull out any of my current whips. So I'm having a little bit of a dilemma. But I'm gonna spin for the next 20 minutes or so, listen to my podcast, and just have a nice little time. Okay, so I finished spinning that one bump of fiber and now I just have this much left. This is about, I think, a quarter of the braid in total. So I've done 3/4. And, oh, let me show you. Come to the floor. Okay, so this is the one that's currently on the bobbin. And then my other bobbin's down here. Oh, Rocky's here to say hi. Rocky, will you show them the other bobbin I already did? Yeah, it's right here. Okay, yeah. Here's the other one I already did. Isn't it pretty? Okay, and then we're gonna apply them. Pops, please say hi to the vlog. Say hi. Oh, yes, say hi. Are we zoomed? No. Spinning is done for today. I really feel like the best project for me to work on right now is socks. But I have like absolutely no desire to fix the socks that I've already been working on. Like, why did this sock have to come out different from this sock? The world will never know. So, come with me. Oh, don't get poked. Oh gosh. Welcome to the sock set section of my yarn stash. I think we should pick out a new... Can you stay, please? This door doesn't like to stay. It just... Ugh, so annoying. Okay, hold on. Sweet drop blanket. Hold the door open. Okay, I think we should pick out a new sock set. I have one already wound up. I've got an Evermore already wound up. That would be nice. This one's really pretty. It's like a fade, I think. A deconstructed fade. I think we be lazy. And use the one that's already caked up. Okay. I don't know if you saw how pretty it is, but this is Sewrella yarn Evermore. And Ashley gave me this sock set. She's at Ben Knitter on Instagram. And it was one of our holiday sock set trades. Evermore. Okay. Yes, I have another skein of this for my blanket, okay? Don't worry. Okay, here's my needle tips. I just need to put them on a longer cord. So I'm gonna steal the cord from this sock and put this sock on this. Look, that's what happens when you don't play by the rules. You don't end up the same size as the other sock. You're gonna get put on a cord instead of finished. Because I don't have the mental capacity to fix it right now. I have the mental capacity to do other stuff. Design a whole new sweater? Sure, I'll do that. Fix a sock? No. Don't have the mental capacity to do that. I'm sorry. I know it might not make sense, but it's just where we're at right now. At some point this year, no, we'll figure it out. Okay, we did it. That took way too long, but that's okay. Did anyone watch the Grammys last night? I guess it was like a week ago for you now. I have pink pony club stuck in my head. I made a decision on the socks. I decided the leg of this sock is way too long. It's 5.5 inches. I'm gonna do 3.5 inches. So I'm going to cast on 66 stitches. I'm going to do my 2x1 ribbed cuff for 10 rounds, which is the number of rounds I did here. And then I'm going to knit in stockinette. The first round I'll decrease 2 stitches to go down to 64 stitches. Then I'll knit in stockinette for 3.5 inches. Once I start knitting, I'll figure out my gauge and how many rows that actually is. Then I'll do my heel flap and gusset. Then I'll do my foot, which I do about 50 rows. And then I'll do my toe. Go team. Okay, I can cast on and start this baby now. New cast on. I'll have something to work on. I don't know what to work on, which is all I've said for the last like 3 episodes on the channel. Anyways, okay. It's now 4:30. I'm gonna go feed the dogs. I'm gonna go downstairs and watch a show and cast this on. Have a great day. Have a great evening. I'll probably catch up with you tomorrow and show you the progress on my sock. Hello vlog. It's Tuesday at like 4:20. It's been a really long day. I've been really busy at work, but I had a little bit of a break and I spun up the rest of my fiber. So I have 2 bobbins and I wanted to show you this one. This is the second one. It ended up super purple pink, which I love. This is the first one, has a lot more of the green in it. And so I'm gonna apply these tomorrow. I'm so excited. Working my way through the fiber has been really fun. And then I promised I would show you the progress on my sock that I started last night. So I did the ribbing and I did 10, a little more than 10 rounds. So yay. And I said I would do 3.5 inches and I did do the calculation. And so that's gonna be 42 rows. So I'm a quarter of the way done with the leg already. So yeah, I was able to work on this a little bit today while I was in some of my meetings. I did a couple of these rows, so I'm glad I have this to work on. And I have a knit night tonight, so I'm gonna work on it a little bit more. And that's really the update for today. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have a little bit more time. I need to film some more reels tomorrow for the Alchemy, my Alchemy pullover. I need to do some like outfit reels and I really wanted to do that today, but the day just got away from me. I had some like back-to-back meetings. And I thought I would have time to film those reels before them, and then it did not happen. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to talk to you a little bit more as well. So that's it for today. Good night. Hi everyone, good morning. Okay. I was able to wake up early. I did my hair, got my sweater on. You see my skirt? Okay, so I'm trying to match. Let me show you the photos. Okay, you can see it pretty well in this photo. So like Taylor's wearing the black skirt and the sheer tights. I mean, she's wearing fishnets. I did not go out and buy fishnets, okay? But I'm gonna try to take photos that like match some of her poses. So like this one and maybe the little wave, and obviously I'm not gonna hug Travis or anyone, but just like show the back of the sweater and then do like a little side-by-side Instagram posts so you can see Taylor wearing the sweater and then me wearing the sweater so that people know, hey, this is Rocky. This sweater was designed after this sweater. That's the plan, that's the thought. So, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take some photos. Do you wanna watch? I'll set you up. Okay, I finished my photo shoot. Look, this is the vision. So the side by side. Rachel says this needs to be the cover photo, so that's gonna be the cover photo. Yeah, I just wanted people to be like, oh, you know, that's the sweater I want to make a dupe of. That this is the pattern that I'm gonna make, the Alchemy pullover. Because I've even like, I've been posting so much about the pattern, and like even like on Sunday during launch weekend, I had people messaging me being like, I was literally gonna cast on a dupe of this sweater and someone messaged me that this pattern just came out. Like, I had no idea you were working on this. And I was like, where have you been? Like, and people who I know follow me on Instagram, and so it's just like, you know, they haven't been seeing my posts. That's just how it goes. That's how the algorithm is sometimes. So, you know, having a post like this where it's like the side by side hopefully will help. Hopefully I'll get some traction, and hopefully people will see it and like realize what this sweater is. So, all right, that's this. I'm gonna post it and I'm gonna make some reels. I also did like an outfit reel, like a styling reel, so that was fun. My knit night last night with Rachel, we talked about some new cast-ons that we want to do. I made a little bit of progress on my sock, so I've got 20 plus rows now. Yay. She convinced me that I probably want to cast on a second Alchemy pullover in this purple from Treehouse Knits. This is Chrysanthemum on Yak Silk DK. Wouldn't this be so nice? She was like, you need one in your soft summer colors. The red, okay. I'm like shocked at how much I love the red, even though it's like not in my soft summer colors at all. But I feel like I look really good in the red. So I don't know what's going on with the red. Maybe this bright red just does look good on everyone. Who knows? But I do feel like I need one in my soft summer colors. And this purple I think would be really fun. And I do think the details would look really good in this like silky base. And I feel like this would feel really good too, this Yak Silk DK. So I'm gonna wind this up. And we were talking about the Midland cardigan because she wants to cast on a Midland cardigan. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to cast on the Midland cardigan. And I can't remember if I talked about this on YouTube or just on Instagram. I probably just talked about it on Instagram. But I have this Explorer Knits and Fibers yarn picked out in the Earthy DK base, which is the non-superwash, this colorway Barrel Aged Sour, which is the same colorway that my Clove sweater is in, but this is on the non-superwash base. The Clove sweater is on the superwash DK. So this is like much more muted than the superwash is. So it like, yeah, it looks a lot different. I I really want to wind this up today also. Anyways, oh, we also picked out my next spin. I still have to ply, right? So I'm not going to do this anytime soon. I guess maybe. Rocky. He needs attention. Come, 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 come. Okay, thank you. You want to say hi to the vlog? Say hi. Oh, I know what you want. I closed your door. Rocky's bed is in the closet. And I closed the door to the closet so he can't go in there. That's why he's mad at me. Was that what you want? You can't get to your bed? I am sorry, little boy. Can I fix it for you? Okay, let me help you. He went right in. Is that your little bed? Is that where you lay down when I'm working? Yeah. Okay, that's sweet. Okay, you lay down, okay? Okay, anyways, we were talking about what our next spin is gonna be after the ones that we're working on, and I was like, I don't know, and then I was like, oh, I know. I have these two braids from Cesium Yarn, and these were from their Mamma Mia collection. They don't have any labels. I don't remember what colorways they are. They're two different colorways. Aren't they so good? But I bought them because they have, I got one of each because they have like a very similar vibe, and I was like, I love both of them. And I want to work with both of them. And I feel like I could spin them and then ply them together and they would just be super fun. It'd be a really fun braid. I don't know if it would make like one mega skein or if I could somehow make two skeins out of it. I have no idea. I do know this is Shanico wool, so that'll be fun. But yeah, this will be my February spin. So I pulled it out because we were talking about our next project plans. Anyways, thought I would show the vlog. Yeah, and I'll keep you posted on when I start it, if I start it this week at all. And if I don't start it this week, then you'll see it in the next podcast. So, all right, I'm going to post that on Instagram, do some work. I've got a meeting coming up soon, and I'll catch you later. Finished my swatch for the Midland cardigan. Did I show you I was working on this? Yes, I was casting this on the last clip you saw. Okay, so I was working on this last night. I wasn't feeling great, so I was just laying in bed, reading my book, and working on this. I finished the last book in the Icebreaker trilogy, little like rom-com romance series, Icebreaker. Yeah, it's actually 3 books. I had no idea. Very cute. It's called Daydreamer. I loved all 3 books. Gave them all 5 stars. I don't know if I've mentioned this on the podcast. My goal for this year, my reading goal for this year, is to only read fantasy books and romance and romantasy. I see a lot of people that are like, I want to read more nonfiction, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, no. I'm going the opposite direction. I am only reading things that I want to read and that make me happy. And those are the books that make me happy, fantasy and romance. So every book that I've read this year, I have given 5 stars. Yes. Anyways, highly recommend that series if you like little romance rom-com books also. Okay, anyways, while I was reading that, I did my swatch. I need to block it, but I just measured it unblocked, and I measured 19 stitches by 36 rows. Pattern gauge is 18 stitches by 34 rows. So I feel like this is pretty close. I think when I block it, hopefully it'll stretch a little bit this way. And like when there's more fabric, well, I guess this way is gonna be this is the way it's actually gonna sit. So I should be able to, like, you know, stretch it a little bit this way. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. The pattern recommends 4mm needles. So I actually had to go, no, sorry, I lied. The pattern recommends 4.5mm needles. So I actually went up to 5mm needles, which is not uncommon for me. So anyways, I'm gonna block this. I'm really excited about this project. I think just having like a garter stitch project, like it's garter stitch, so the knitting will be relatively easy, but the construction is very interesting. So it is gonna be like still an interesting project and like not super straightforward. So I'm excited about it. Anyways, gonna go block this. Still have my sock to work on. Have not plied my spinning yet. I had to go into the office today. Did I tell you that? Blech. Anyways, I'm home now. And it's only 2 o'clock, so I'm still answering some messages and stuff. Anyways, yeah, let's go block. Blech. Okay, while I'm here blocking my swatch, my mini mock neck tank finished blocking. I tried this on before it blocked, and I'm gonna be honest, I was like not super into the fit. And I think trying it on with sweatpants is like not the move because it's like obviously bulky down here. It's definitely a better fit after blocking, but like, I don't know. If I'm being fully honest, the fit of my Palm Springs tank is better. I don't know. We'll have to see, you know, when it gets warmer, how I decide to wear this, if I decide to wear this, or if I just don't reach for it because I end up like not being comfortable in it, you know? Anyways, just wanted to show you that it's done. Hello, good morning. It's Friday. Look, I have to show you something. Buddy's on the couch. I love when he hops up there. He doesn't hop up there very often. It's cloudy today. It might rain outside a little bit later, which will be so nice. Can cozy up and just knit maybe. I've got a couple of meetings in a little bit, and then my afternoon hopefully is free. We'll see if anyone needs me. I would like to not be needed this afternoon. Anyways, my Midland cardigan swatch is basically dry. It looks so good. Can you see the variegation? Oh, okay, and I measured it. And it turns out it didn't grow at all. It is still 19 stitches by 36 rows. So as a reminder, the pattern gauge is 18 stitches by 34 rows. And I think I'm just gonna go with it. I already went up a needle size. The pattern calls for 4.5 millimeter needles, that's US 7. I swatched on 5 millimeter needles, that's a US 8. I feel like if I went up to 5.5, that's gotta be a US 9, right? That's like a lot. So I don't know. I think I'm just gonna stick with the 5 millimeters. In terms of like the garment ease, so I think I'm gonna make the size 4. That will give me 11 inches of positive ease around the chest and about a little more than 4 inches of ease around the lower waist circumference if I was on gauge. So the fact that I'm a little bit tighter means that I'll have a little bit less gauge on both of those measurements, but I have some wiggle room there, so it should be fine. So I'm excited. I'm gonna cast on. The next thing I need to decide though, there are different instructions in this pattern for if you're gonna do it seamed versus not seamed, and I need to read through it a little bit more and decide which I'm going to choose, because I feel like the first obvious answer that like all of us go to is like, oh, choose unseamed, like nobody wants to seam. But then you read through it and it's like, oh, this is like a little bit more complicated. Do I want more complicated? I don't know, probably not. So we'll see. I haven't made that decision yet. Here's my sock. I made a teeny bit of progress on my heel. Today I've got to finish this. I've got to finish this heel flap today. Preferably the whole heel. Get this contrast color out of here and get the foot back on the needles. Look how many ends there are. All right, anyways. What else is happening? Nothing. I would also like to ply my spin today. I gotta pull my wheel back out. I had to put my wheel back in its corner, and I feel like anytime the wheel goes back in its corner, it just gets forgotten about. So I need to pull it back out. It's like nobody puts baby in the corner, because then baby just gets forgotten about. Am I zoomed? Oh my gosh, I'm zoomed. Okay, hold on. Like I gotta do that again. Nobody puts baby in the corner, because then baby just gets forgotten about. That's my spinning wheel. And baby is lady. Nobody puts lady in the corner. Okay. This is what you get on the vlogs, guys. Just pure... I was gonna say chaos. This isn't even chaos. This is just ramblings. All right, I'm gonna go do stuff. Yeah. Like, what are you doing? Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Today's gonna be the last day of the vlog. Here's Rocky, the last day of the vlog. Rocky came to say hi. Can you even see his eyeballs? I need to give him a haircut. I got the tech edit back from my Palm Springs tank, and I think it's pretty much ready to go. My plan is to call for testers tomorrow, Sunday, and through the rest of the week. So when you see this video on Tuesday, if you're watching it on Tuesday, the call for testers should be live. I am planning on closing it probably tomorrow, Wednesday, you're watching this, so that I can notify testers either Thursday or Friday or Saturday and send the pattern out on Saturday to get the test call started. So I've worked out the tentative schedule for the test. I think I'm gonna do a 9-week test period from February 15th through the end, through April 19th. And then the pattern launch will be after April 19th. So I'm really excited. That'll be, and then yeah, the pattern launch will be like a little bit before I leave for the Scotland trip, which will be nice. I was looking to do the test maybe a week or two longer, but I can't have the pattern launch be like right when I'm leaving for Scotland. That would just be way too much. So unless something goes horribly wrong during the test, and I need to push the launch until after I get back from Scotland, you know, which is always a possibility, that's what the plan is going to be. So I'm very excited. I'm going to be knitting up a tank top at the same time. I'm gonna be knitting another sample. Go, Ricky, go. Okay. I'm gonna be knitting another sample during the test. Potentially 2 more during the test, because I have 2 more colors that I want to knit it in. Potentially 2 more yarns that I want to knit it in. I think I was talking about this before. One in just like a classic superwash merino, and one in a alpaca linen silk blend, which will be really fun, really exciting. So yeah, that's where I'm at with the Palm Springs tank, and I'm working on another new design. I think I told you that also, but it's a secret for now. I'm gonna try and vlog the whole design process of working on that. I haven't started that vlog yet, and I've only swatched this new design. I haven't gone farther than that, so it's fine. I can start this vlog soon. But I wanted to show you, give you a little bit of an update on my projects. I finished the heel of my sock. I did like all of this in meetings yesterday. Ooh, it looks so good. So now I'm on the decreases. This is, what is this? The gusset decreases? That's what they're called, right? Yeah. Amazing. And I casted on the Midland cardigan yesterday, which you saw, and I finished, I'm in the middle of a row, which is amazing to show you this. I finished the short row shaping increases, and now I'm on the section, there's like a shoulder increase section, and that is the part that I'm on. Oh, you can see this yarn really nicely now in the light of day. I had to put my little heart, oh, come on. It's a little ceramic heart progress keeper because we're in February. It's actually to mark where the short row section ended and where the increase section starts. It says to mark that in the pattern because you might want to go back to that row and measure stuff. So, yeah. This pattern has been really fun so far. It's just garter stitch back and forth and back and forth. So I'm enjoying that. Those are my two active whips right now. And then soon I'll have another tank top on the needles, which I'm excited about. And yeah, I'm just like not looking at the basket behind me. I don't know, just like I said before, not really interested in picking any of those back up. I'd like to go back to my book club cardigan, but I think just like the cables and stuff just feels like too much right now. And color work, I need to finish, and I want to finish my color work cowl, my Loch Ness color work cowl. I want to finish that before Scotland, but that also just feels like too much right now. So, and that's okay. Sometimes like that's just the mood that you're in, right? Remember, for me, my word of the year is capacity. And right now my capacity is really just knit stitch. I am doing knitting in the round with my sock and garter stitch on the Midland cardigan. And when I cast on my tank top, that's also going to be just knit stitch. Yeah, it's on like small millimeter needles, but like that's not bothering me right now. Like I'm in the mood, I'm in the zone for like small millimeter needles. Like I'm totally fine just sitting down, like zoning out in a book that I'm really enjoying and just like knitting and reading for like an hour or more and like getting a chunk of like small millimeter knitting done, or while watching Outlander. That's my idea of a good time right now, so it is what it is. So yeah. Anyways, it's Saturday. I know I mentioned that. I would love to finally ply my spin today, so maybe we'll do that and make a little more progress on this bad boy. It's so hard to choose, to make a decision, like which do I want to work on, because I want to work on both equally. I don't know. We'll see what I decide on. Hi everyone. Okay, it's Sunday. Remember how I said yesterday was gonna be the last day of the vlog? Well, I lied because I didn't close out the vlog yesterday. So I figured I'm gonna edit it right now. So I needed to come on and close it out. And before I close it out, I just wanna give you the last update of all the progress that I made on my projects this week. So let's start with, I think the first thing, if I can remember, was I casted on my Evermore sock, and I feel like this is excellent progress for 1 week. I did the cuff, I did the leg, and the heel flap. Yeah, the heel flap. I'm still working on the gusset, which is the decreases. I still need to get my sock terminology down, but that's where I am on sock number 1. And I made very meticulous notes on this sock and did not do any like decreases or anything in the leg of this sock, which I had done on my Christmas socks. The other thing with my Christmas socks was because they were like self-striping, on my first sock, I like tied the decreases to the stripes and like the stripe pattern. And then on the second sock, the stripe pattern was slightly off because like I didn't start the cast on at the exact same spot, and I think that really messed up my decreases and played into why the socks are not the same length. So yeah, I mean, obviously still need to fix that. I haven't done that, but with this one I was like, I'm not going to do any decreases on the leg. I'm going to make the leg shorter, and I'm just going to start at the correct stitch count, the like end stitch count that I want. I guess that's kind of a lie. I did do 2 decreases because the cuff is 66 stitches. I needed a multiple of 3, and then I went down to 64 so that the leg and the foot will be 64 because I want the foot to be 64. Anyways, project number 1, it's looking really good. Project number 2 is my Midland cardigan. And I made a decent amount of progress on this yesterday. I'm almost done with my first skein of yarn. I need to skein up, I need to wind up with my second skein. So here's where we're at. I guess as a reminder, it's gonna sit, whoops, that just fell on the ground. It's gonna sit like this. I think it'll be this side. Yeah, because this is the front. So it's gonna sit like this. Oh my gosh. And this is a really good color, isn't it? Can you see? Yeah, I'm really liking this color. Okay, so yeah, I made it through the short row sections and I'm on the increase section, and I think yesterday I had said I had like 40 more rows to go, and now I'm down to like 23, 24 more rows to go because my ball's over here. 23 more rows to go. So I like cut that number in half yesterday. That's pretty good while I was watching Outlander, so yay. That's project number 2. And then lastly, project number 3 is my spinning. So I'll take some B-roll footage of that when I'm done talking to you and put it up so you can see the progress that I've made on my plying. I am in love with this skein. I'm looking at it right now, and this is basically all I want to work on. Like, I'm so tempted to not edit this video right now and just keep working on plying this because I'm having so much fun with it and I just want it to be done. I just want to see what the finished skein is going to look like. I want to wash it. I want to see it bloom, and I want to thwack it. And it's just looking really pretty, and I'm having so much fun with spinning, and I'm just so glad that I took the time to actually like sit down and pull my spinning wheel out because yeah, I'm having so much fun with it. Like I was saying before, I don't know, I just like felt like I didn't have the time because I was doing too much knitting and I felt like I didn't have the time to like do the spinning. But if I just think about it, like just take 20 minutes and sit down and spin. If I think about it in terms of taking 20 minutes, I'm probably gonna end up doing more than 20 minutes. And it's really not taking away that much time from my knitting, especially because like right now, like at this season where I'm at, I am doing a lot of knitting during like at-home meetings and stuff. So like I am getting a lot of knitting done during the day. So yeah, I can do both. I can do all of it and still make progress in both areas. So yeah, I'm really happy with all 3 of these projects. I guess project number 4, the test knit for my Palm Springs tank, went live. I posted it today, Sunday, and so it should be live if you're watching this today on Tuesday. Here's the post. You can go on my Instagram, Knit California, and go look at the post. I'll also put the link. Actually, just go to Instagram, and the link will be in my bio to apply to the test knit. The link is only going to be active through Wednesday evening. So you'll have to act fast if you would like to apply to test. And I'm really excited about it. The test is going to start this coming Saturday, February 15th, and then it's going to go for 9 weeks. So I'm going to be scanning up today my yarn for the test because I'm going to be knitting my 3rd sample very soon along with the testers. Hopefully get that finished like in the first half of the test, and then hopefully work on my 4th sample also during the time period of the test. So I just love the pattern so much. I want so many of these tank tops because I love them. And then I don't think I showed you, but I did skein up this Treehouse Knits Yak Silk DK in Chrysanthemum. I can't remember if I showed this to you or not. Potentially to start another Alchemy pullover. So this is up in the air. I don't know if I'll get this on the needles this coming week, or in a month or 2 from now, but that's the plan for this yarn. I think I need to order some more Chiaogu red lace cables because all my cables are tied up in whips. I have needles, but all of my like longer cables, 32 inches, are in my whips. I'll have to get on Amazon and do that. So yeah, that is the status of all my projects. And I think that's it for the vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, something a little bit different. If you liked this, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm open to doing more kind of week-long vlogs like this in lieu of like a podcast, because I feel like these last 10 minutes would have really not been a full interesting podcast, but you got however long I edited before this as well. So let me know. If you're not subscribed, please click that subscribe button. It really means a lot to me. And I'm not sure what my next video will be, but I will see you on the next one. Bye!